Do you get the sense that it's Mel Tucker choosing to diminish guys in their role and they're leaving just because they want to play? Or are there guys that would play, but they just don't like them for whatever reason? Like, if you had to attribute it to one thing or the other in mass, the general feeling, why are guys flooding out of town? Because it's been a crowded portal out of town.
Yeah, and I think whenever you have a new coach, there's bound to be attrition and guys leaving and figuring out, hey, this is not what I signed up for, so I'm going to try to maybe turn to my plan B option out of high school or try to go somewhere else and figure out a better fit. I think with this specific situation, Mel's very much a guy who wants the players that he wants. And that's not to say he'll push kids out, but he's also very honest with guys. He'll be like, hey, I don't know if you have a role here going forward. You can battle it out, stay, figure that out. But I think he's probably had some conversations like that. And I think that's why you have seen a lot of guys leave after the season. I think the other part, though, is because there was no spring football. Spring football is always a time where you see guys leave. I think Michigan State had maybe 3 or 4 guys even, the year before with D'Antonio leave after spring football. And guys even, into the season in the transfer portal in 2019. So I think after spring football is usually a time where guys know where they stand and they can make a choice for themselves. Hey, maybe this isn't a good fit for me. And because we didn't have that, I think maybe if there were 4 or 5 or 6 guys that would have left in the spring, they wanted to play out the season, figured out, hey, maybe I'm lower on the depth chart than I wanted to be. I don't know my role here going forward. I don't know if I'm a piece they want to build around. Let me look at my other options. And I think with the NCAA this year and guys being able to leave and go where they want with pretty much immediate eligibility right now, it's like, why not? And so I think it's a combination of some things where, guys are probably figuring out later rather than sooner where they stand with the team, and also a lot more flexibility with the transfer portal.
Freaking idiot. Shouldn't even have a show.